Hello, all of you. Welcome to another live streaming session from Entri English. And I'm Sri Lakshmi from the Entri family. And today we shall be seeing some vocab related to phone calls. So, all of us tend to make phone calls and we need to answer them. So, how to fluently speak or let's say pull through a phone conversation entirely in English is the topic for today. And I hope all of you would find this beneficial. Without much further ado, let's get started. But before that, please comment and tell me if I'm audible or tell me if, if you all are there. Drop in a hi and hello. I can see some comments here. Geeta Vaishakam, good evening. Hello there. Good evening, Geeta. How are you? You're fine? And others also, please drop in a comment and tell me if you're all there. Yes, thank you for the confirmation, Geeta. All right. Okay, Bhadra CJ. Hi, hello there, Bhadra. How are you? You're fine, Geeta? All right. Glad to know that. We'll just begin in a minute. Let's just see how many of us would join, how many of you people would join. I know it's a weekend and all of you are looking forward to celebrate Easter and all of that, but still, let's see how many of you would join. Yes, Geeta, I'm fine too. Thank you. Thank you for asking me that. All right. So I think let's directly plunge into the topic. So it's related to telephone conversations, right? So all of us make phone calls and we return phone calls and all of that. So the first word that we have to learn is to call someone, right? So when we place a call to someone, we say that we give a call or let's say to call someone. So that's our first phrase related to telephonic conversation to call. Okay, to call someone. In that case, you will say like I'll call you, I'll call so and so, I'll call any other person. So this is actually to call to call someone. So here again, you can use to plus the verb to make it a complete phrase. So to plus the verb phrase would make it a good phrase to convey the expression that is to call someone. For instance, you can say I'll call you, I'll give a call, etc. So to call someone is the first one, and the second is give someone a call. For instance, let's say if I were to give a call to Bhadra, to Geeta, I would ask Bhadra to call Geeta, giving a hypothetical situation. You can say that give someone a call. For instance, I would ask Bhadra to give Geeta a call, give Geeta a call. To give someone a call or to call someone is the first phrase that we can learn while handling a telephonic conversation. Is this clear? The first one, to call someone or to give someone a call. Please drop in a comment and tell me if you are there. I can see very few responses. Are all of you there? Hello, Manisha. Good evening. I'm great. What about you? Are you doing great? Okay. So, to call someone and to give someone a call. Now, so Asha is also there. Hello, Asha. Good evening. How are you? There are all expressions also related to phone calls, so maybe we can have a look at that also. To give someone a call, or let's say to call someone is the first expression, right? It's used in formal and informal context alike. Now, for the for the informal context, let's say we are talking to our friends or someone. In that case, you can say hit someone up. HIT hit. Hit someone up is another phrase that can be used. Remember, it's informal. That means you can convey this expression to, let's say, your friends, relatives, or the people who are your close ones. You can say hit someone up. Okay, hit someone up means to give a call to someone in the informal way. Now, there is one more expression that we can use, and that is to give someone a buzz. Again, the buzz is BU double Z. So, to give someone a buzz is another informal way of placing a phone call or to give a phone call. Hit someone up, To give someone a buzz are all the other terms that you can use, remember, in an informal way. The ideal expression is to make a phone call. To give someone a call, or let's say to call someone or to make a phone call are some other expressions. Is this clear? The formal ones and informal ones. All right, Asha, you're fine. Okay, glad to know that. Vinisha, you're also fine. Good. So we learned two formal expressions, three, right? To call someone, then give someone a call, and to make a phone call. These are three formal expressions. Informal means unofficial, that is personal. So let's say if you're talking to your friends on a personal level, you can say what? Hit someone up, or the second expression is to give someone a buzz. U double Z, buzz. Is this clear? Please drop in or tell me if this is clear or not. All right, Geeta, thank you for the confirmation. Now, the other part of phone call is when you answer a phone, right? Let's say someone is calling you and you are picking up the call. So, in that case, what will you say? You will say you're pick up the call. You are picking up the call. So, pick up the phone, or let's say pick up the call is the phrase that you can use to answer the phone. Again, answering the phone is another expression. To pick up the phone call, or let's say to answer the call, or get the phone call. I'll get it when you say. So all these are terms that you can use to take the phone call, to answer the phone call. The first is pick up. Pick up the phone call. Or the second one is to answer the call. And the third is getting. I'll get the call. I'll pick up the call. Now we will come to more phrases, but let me give some other tips here. For instance, let's say if you are the one making a call, let's say I am calling one of you through phone via phone. In that case, how should I behave? The first thing in English is normally when you are giving a call, you are the one initiating the call, right? In that case, you should be ideally greeting the person. You should greet depending on the time of the day, or let's say a simple hi, hello would also do. So that can be done. The second is you need to convey your information. Let's say you need to give in a bit of details. You would be calling them for a purpose, right? So in that case, you should tell them who are you, which let's say if you belong to a particular organization or an institution, you can cite that. And the next is you can give your reason for calling. So that's how you make a call. When you make a call, it's on you to greet first, to introduce yourself, and to give the purpose of the call. Now, let's say you're on the other side of the table, wherein you are the one to pick up the call. Let's say one of you is calling me, and I am picking up the call. In that case, I should return the greeting. Okay, I should be returning the greeting, and then I would be answering. So in that case, the conversation from my end initially would be minimal. The person who makes the call should be the first one to give in more information, and the person who picks up should be the one to respond on the basis of on the basis of what the other person conveys. So that's how a conversation goes. Now let's come back to more phrases. So, taking a phone, or let's say giving a call, these are clear. I hope so. Now, there is a difference between two phrases which most people confuse. So, that is hang on and hang up. So, have you heard these two expressions? Hang on. If someone tells you to hang on the phone, or let's say if someone tells to hang up the phone, what does this mean? It's clear? Yes. Thank you, Geeta, for the clarification. So, what is hang on and hang up? All right, I'll explain. So when you say you hang up the phone, it means that you're going to cut the call. You're going to put the receiver back, or you're going to press the end button, wherein you're going to and then finish the call. So that's meant by hanging up the call. And let's say hang on. If you tell the other person to hang on the phone, then it means a different thing. So hanging on is waiting. So hang on. Hang on means you're telling them to wait. Wait a minute, or let's say wait a bit till you look for something, till you get something, till do whatever else. The hang on means to wait, And hang up means to cut the call, to end the call basically. Okay, so that's the difference. So don't confuse between these two. These are very confusing expressions, hang on and hang up. Hang up is when you cut the call, and hang on is when you ask the other person to wait. Wait for a few minutes, or let's say a minute or two. This is clear, all of you. I think today the participants are really less, right? So for those of you here, again, welcome to the live streaming session, and please drop in your messages. All right, Geeta, it's clear. All right, Manisha, it's clear to you. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Yes, Asha, it's clear. Okay, good. So now this hang on and hang up thing is done. Bhadra, it's also clear to you. All right. Now, there is a difference between one more thing. I told you hang on and hang up. But there is one more thing, that is hang up on someone. So there are two words you use. The first is hang up the phone, and the second is hang up on someone. So hang up on someone also means the same thing, wherein you don't want to continue talking to that person. In that case, you will say I hang up on him. Let's say someone calls you, it could be a him or her. Okay, so you tell the other person, I mean, the conversation is not going smooth. Or let's say someone called you for scamming. They are asking you some personal details, maybe credit card details and all of that. In that case, you would hang up on the person, right? So hang up on someone is you cut the conversation because you don't want to continue it for any reason that you deem fit. So that's called hang up on someone. So you basically hang up on someone whom you are not interested to talk to. And Manoj George, hello. Hi, how are you? Good evening. So hang on, hang up, and hang up on someone. These three expressions are done. Now, the next phrase is related when we actually get a number. Let's say you want to call someone and you never had their number. And right now you're getting the number. What would you do? You would type the number basically, right? So apart from typing, there is actually a word that you use when you type on those numericals on your phone, the 10-digit number. What do you do? Can anyone comment the right answer? So the question was this: you want to call someone, you got hold of the number, it's not saved in your phone, so you need to actually type those numbers. So what is that thing called? The act of typing the 10-digit number on your phone, and it could be any digit, but typing those digits. All right, Manoj, you're fine. All right. Glad to know that. And good too. Thank you for asking. So, what is that, all of you? Can you all come up with the answers, please? When you actually type the number, it's not numeral, Geeta. I told you the verb. You use a verb, right? I told you type the numbers, but actually typing is not the right word to use. There is a good word that you use in phone conversation when you type the numbers. Can anyone come up with the right answer? It's a four-digit word. It's a simple word, a four-digit word. It's not texting also, no. You don't text the numbers, you do something else. Right, right. Sheila has the answer here. Very good, Sheila. It's dial. You dial a number or dial the number, right? Right, Geeta, it's dial. So you dial the number. Okay. So dial is the word that you use to type the number when you want to place a call in case if the person's number is not in your contact. So the word here, remember, is dial. So dial a number. So to dial, you can use to and then add the verb. It would be a phrase then. So two plus verb here. To dial a number or to dial the number. For instance, I dialed the number of the police when I needed help. So to dial is the expression. Now, let's say someone has called you multiple times, maybe twice or thrice. So someone has called you twice or thrice, multiple times, and you were not able to pick up the call. In that case, what would you do? You want to actually call them again. So can you tell me which phrases would you use? Call them again is one phrase that I can tell you right now. Call them again. I called her again. Once I saw a missed call. So call again is one word. There are some other phrases also you can use. So what do you use when you call someone again? After seeing, yes, yes, very good, Geeta, it's call back. To call back someone means to return a call is another one. So call back is one, return a call is another. And which are the other expressions that you people use? Please comment your answers, all of you. Call back, right, Bhadra, it's call back to you, right? Good. Call back, return a call, etc. Other phrases. Any other phrase that you people use? Call again, that's again one more thing. Or you can also use phrases like to connect. Okay, to connect with someone. So, I mean, this is a different one, not call back. So, connecting with someone is again placing a call with someone. Yes, response also you can say responding to a call, right? Good. So, to connect with someone is another. Now, there is one more thing I told you that to hang on means wait, right? So, hanging on is waiting on the call. So, there is one more expression that you use that is to remain on hold. So that's again when you're waiting. So you are put on hold, and maybe the other person needs time to maybe get something or whatever the reason is. To remain on hold. Hold in Malayalam we say, right? So when the phone is put on hold, you basically say that you are put on hold by the other person. You are on the waiting list right now. You're waiting for the other person, and it could be because the person is already talking to someone else, or it could be, I mean, any reason, but the act is remaining on hold. So remember the verb here is remain. Okay. You can also say to be on hold, or let's say the ideal expression, the formal expression is to remain on hold. So remain is the verb that you should use in this case. To remain on hold or to be on hold. Is this clear? Remaining on hold. And by the way, do you like remaining on hold in any call? Out of curiosity, I'm asking. If someone is putting you on hold, do you actually like that? I personally don't enjoy being on hold in any call unless it's an official call, right? Right, Sheila, it's clear. All right, Bhadra. Okay, remaining on hold. So now we are no longer on hold. Let's come back to the topic. Let's say when we are talking to someone on call, and okay, yes, Geeta, not much time. All right, yes, yeah. You don't like Bhadra? Okay, no one does, I think, to be on hold, right? Hmm. Now, when you're talking to someone on the phone and suddenly maybe because of network the phone gets cut, then how do you say that the phone got cut? You would say to get cut off. You can say you got. I mean, in past tense you can use got, or let's say if it's a present tense you can say to get cut off. To get cut off the phone. Yes, Anupama, it's a very polite way of saying you can say please hold on, right? Please hold on, or you can say to remain on hold. Both are right. If it's a very formal call and you are requesting the other person, then you can use the term please. Whereas if the sentence doesn't have a tone of request, it's more like, let's say, a command, or let's say it's like a statement, then you can say, could you remain on hold for a few minutes or for a while? So the next expression we are dealing is cut off. To get cut off. When your phone suddenly gets cut, maybe due to network issues, maybe because of any reason, the term is to get. To get cut off. Is this clear? Getting cut off. We'll move to the next one now. So basically, we are dealing with telephone, right? I mean, telephonic conversations. It means a call from mobile phone also. So there is a difference actually. when you message someone and when you text someone. Okay, so understand the difference. So let's say if I tell you I messaged someone, messaging is an act that is done by any social media platforms, or let's say via any app. For instance, WhatsApp. I message someone on WhatsApp. Okay, but let's say if I say I text someone, so texting is an act that's done through the mobile, as in a text message. So there is a difference. The normal messaging is what we do via these apps and social media. So that's what's known by messaging. And the other one, texting, is exclusively related to phone. So to text someone means you are actually typing in a text message via a phone and then sending across to the other person. So that's a text, and message is different. It's sent via a social media platform. So is this clear? Texting someone and messaging someone. Which one would you prefer these days, all of you? Do you intend to text or do you like message, or don't you like both? If you're there, please comment your answers. There, all of you? Or did anyone left? Are you all there? You prefer texting, Asha. All right. Okay, good. Now, finally, we have two more expressions. Okay, Bhadra also prefers texting. Good. I also prefer texting, by the way. Geeta has also agreed to texting. Right, Nimisha. So I was telling you texting and messaging, the difference between the two. So texting is when you text a person through phone. I mean, text message you would have seen, right? Where in your phone you have an access to sending a text message. So that is called texting. Whereas messaging means you are again typing the message through WhatsApp or Instagram or Facebook or whatever it is. So that is messaging, and texting is done via the phone as in a text. That's the difference. I hope now it's clear. When you put a message on WhatsApp, it's a message, and when you again drop a message by a phone, that's not a message, it's a text. That's it. Now, finally, moving to the last two expressions. Let's say your battery, the phone battery has come to a standstill. Then how do you say that? You would say you've run out of battery, or you can say your battery is dead, or the battery died. The phone battery died, or the phone battery is dead. That's one thing. You can also say to run out of battery. Run out of battery. All right, it's clear, Manisha. All right, good. To run out of battery or the battery died. So next time when you don't have ample battery in your phone, you can say that your battery died, or let's say the battery is dead, or you can also say that you have run out of battery. This is clear. Battery dying. Please drop in a comment and tell me all of you if this is clear. Then let's move to the last phrase for today. So the last phrase is, let's say you are at such an isolated location, or you are at such a place wherein the network coverage is very low. In that case, let's say someone is placing a call for you and you are not able to pick up actually. So how would you say? You can say that you have no reception on your phone. Reception, RECEPTION. So you can say that you have no reception on your phone. All of us tend to say that we don't have network coverage, or let's say there are some internet issues and all of that. But this is the ideal term you can say in a formal way. So, in a formal way, you can say that you have no reception, have no reception on your phone. So, the expression is to have no reception on your phone. So, once again, to have no reception on your phone. Reception, RECEPTION. Right, Gida, we say it's out of range, right? There is no range or out of coverage, we say. But the formal way to say it is to have no reception on your phone. It means the other person is unable to contact you. So the previous expression is clear to all of you. You have commented. Thank you, all of you. So it's not out of range. Yeah, we say in Malayalam that there is, range illa or there is no network coverage. But again, repeating, the ideal term is to have no reception on your phone. Reception, RECEPTION. Is this clear? You have no reception on your phone. Clear, all of you? Drop in a comment and tell me if it's clear or not. All right, Manisha. Thank you for the confirmation. Others also, please drop in a comment and tell me if this is clear. So before we actually wind up, I want to ask you one question. Yes, Anupama. All right, Bhadra. Um, yes, Geeta. Thank you for confirming. Yes, Bhadra. I mean, Sheila is asking for the spelling. So the spelling is RECEPTION, reception. RECEPTION. To have no reception on your phone. Now, the question I want to ask is, tell me the difference, type the answers, the difference between hang on and hang up. I taught you this today. What is the difference between hang on and hang up? Please comment your answers before we wind up. So that's the question. Tell me the difference when you say you hang on someone and when you hang up on someone or whatever. So the difference between hang on and hang up is the question. So both are different. Don't think that both are the same. They have a difference. It's clear, Sheila? All right. Right. Right, Manisha. Hang up is when you cut the call. What about hang on? Others also, please drop in your answers. Hang on is not continuing to speak, Geeta. Hanging on is waiting. Okay, when you hang on, you're telling the other person to wait. Right, Manisha. It is waiting. Good. Very good. Anupama, hang on is to wait. Right. Very good. What about hang up? Type the answer for that also. Both, it should be clear to you. I mean, both the expressions. Hang on is right, Bhadra. Hang on is wait. Wait, the spelling, it's not VATE, it is WAIT. Okay, Bhadra. Sheila Surathan, hang on is to wait. Perfect. What about hang up? Hang up is? Hang up is what? Hang up is to cut the call. Right. Very good, Anupama. Right, Sheila. Hang up is to cut the call. Right. Okay. Hang up to cut the call. Right. Right, Geeta. Good, good. Very good, all of you, for commenting the right answers. So we are coming to a close of the session. So I hope all of you were able to understand something from it. There is some takeaway from this class of mine. And before we wind up, wishing all of you a very happy Easter. So it's tomorrow. We are going to celebrate the day of resurrection and Easter. So wishing you an advanced Easter. Happy Easter, all of you. And we are going to wind up the session. So drop in a comment and tell me how the session went. I'm hoping to see you in another session. And thank you so much, all of you, for the overwhelming response. Your responses means a lot. And it's good that you comment the answers as and when I ask you. It means a lot to me. So thank you so much, all of you. Thank you, Manisha. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Geeta. So Easter wishes once again, and hoping to see you in another session with another topic. And we would be doing the part two of most of the things that we have covered so far. We'll continue to do so. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Bhadra. All right. So let's call it a day. Thank you, Anupama. Okay. See you all in the next session then. Take care. Good night, all of you. Have a great weekend. Bye.